A group of friends gathered on a public basketball court, enjoying a casual game at their local park. But their evening took an unexpected turn when several police officers arrived, claiming the group was trespassing on public property. The officers cited vague township regulations, insisting the court was off-limits after hours. Confused and frustrated, the players questioned how they could be trespassing in their own neighborhood, on a public court meant for the community. One player asked the question on everyone's mind: how can we be trespassing on a public court? In our own neighborhood? Despite their respectful objections, the officers stood firm, threatening citations and pointing to loosely defined rules, without offering any clear explanation or showing any posted notices. Tension escalated as one of the players was suddenly handcuffed, leaving the rest of the group in disbelief. What began as a harmless game quickly turned into a confrontation, as the players expressed outrage over being treated like criminals for simply playing basketball. Watch the full video to see how the situation unfolded, and let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Look, they coming deep. Y'all all better pull out y'all cameras, just in case they grab. Oh. Can we get y'all badge numbers? What happened?
Don't lie, because if you lie, it's another. I just told you I did it first, man. What is it? What? I'm showing up. I didn't get no paperwork, no nothing. Address? No, I didn't get nobody. Sure? I'm positive. Well, we'll figure it out. You just need to change right now. Playing basketball. What's up, baby? Show it. No. Can't get enough. Long talk. I mean. That's all.
No, I'm saying you need a permit
to be on the court.
No, you need a permit to be in this park if you don't live here. So if you don't live here, you have to leave unless you go get
So you telling us we can't be no visitors in our people's houses?
So you can't call no. So we can't call friends up to come get on the park.
Live here?
Nah,
You cannot be in this park.
states that if you don't live in the township, you can't be here. And if anybody outside of the township wants to be on here, you have to have a permit for them to be here.
Where's it at?
California. You go to the township building and read it.
Well, can we get this coordinates?
You can. We just told you to go up to the township building.
Where the township building?
Right over there.
The Brown Center?
Yes.
We can get it right now?
No, it's closed. Normal business hours.
I
9
don't.
to 5.
So y'all saying we can't be visitors at our own community?
So we can't help build the community either.
No, we're telling you. No, we can't. I know, but that's just listen. We're telling you know what the ordinance is. I know, just but because you don't know what the ordinance is, it's not our fault. So if we ask you for your ID and you don't live here, you have to leave. Otherwise, you're against the ordinance.
So I guess we trespassing. So you saying we trespassing? So you saying we trespassing?
They don't want to say that though. We don't have to.
So are we trespassing?
And it is true. So if you, I feel like you're being harassed right now, you can go and pick up the ordinance tomorrow, and then you can come to our station and file a complaint. I'm telling you what the ordinance is. When you go tomorrow, pick up the ordinance, it's going to say that.
At all.
Okay? And then you're going to
We the ones that built it.
That's not the issue here.
That's weird.
I'm telling you, if you don't live here, you need a permit. Okay? So we have to come back with the ordinance. You guys are all going to get citations. Okay? So if you don't live here, you might as well get going. Right? Who, him?
So we can't visit here.
Do you live here?
I got people that live around.
Do you live here?
Yeah, I stay here. I stay around
Your
here.
ID. Do you have an ID?
No, I don't have it on my ID.
Do you have an ID?
I don't have an ID on me.
Where do you live?
I live in 2218 West 13th Street.
Okay.
That's called township, right?
It is. Don't miss our people out here too.
All right, can we get your badge numbers and names? Can we get your badge numbers and names, please?
Like, what's
Can we have your badge number and name?
I mean,
besides the
we know people drink right here. That's a good.
Can we get your badge number and name so we can know who we are talking about? Can we have your badge numbers and names so we know who we talking about?
Officer Strace. Officer Mullen.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
I already said thank you.
All right, what's your name? What's your badge number?
What we're gonna do now?
Can I have your name and badge number?
Okay. I'm just trying to be mutual.
I'm being as fair as possible.
I really enforced it, but now they want us to enforce it because they don't want these courts being used by somebody that doesn't live in the house.
Okay, we'll find out.
And today we were up here doing the job. Guy had a warrant, so we did our job.
Yeah, right.
Simple.
You right though. You right. But
No need to give us a hard
so you
time.
saying we can't have no visitors up here?
If you're gonna have a big gathering, you need a permit.
Just a big gathering.
Especially if you want to have people from outside of town.
So if it's just one person that don't live up here, it's not a problem. Because you said a big crowd.
Can't be up here.
In a crowd.
The parks are specifically for township residents. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we got it.
All right. We gonna find out.
That's right. Just go up there on Monday.
Monday, yeah, we gonna
Ask
find
what
out.
The township ordinance for the playgrounds and the basketball courts and everything else, and you're going to read it on there. That states only township residents can use the parks.
Okay.
All right.
Is it in another place we can get it from? Instead of there? Instead of there?
Is that only a township rule? That's not other people's
Township ordinance.
It's just a township ordinance?
Yes.
Y'all, Chester Township?
Chester Township, the council, not the police. We don't make the laws here. The township does. The council members and everything else.
Yeah, we used to talk to council members.
Go to a council meeting.
I'm cool.
I'll be more than willing to
Yeah,
give
but
it
if you don't live in the township, you can't. I don't think you can talk in there.
All right.
We going to the bank. We going to court, man. We gotta go to court. I think this is harassment. I don't believe that. I just don't.
I'm just saying.
But when we come up here,
come to an agreement.
when we come up here to stop that from happening, then we get a hard time about it.
Yeah, we can.
When you guys should be, this is your part. You police. Yo,
So we try to clean
Be
up.
alright.
We try to paint benches. We try to do
Are you
whatever
gonna make me
possible.
like Facebook Live famous or something with the camera?
Yeah, man, you know it. I mean, I just want to know the rules.
Get my good side.
Yeah, man, I just want to know the rules.
Just an FYI too.
An elderly woman was interrogated by city officials late at night, not for breaking into a property or causing a disturbance, but for simply turning on a generator. Her family, already struggling without power, had found a temporary solution: a generator to get them through the night. A damaged power line had left their home completely without electricity, but fixing it wasn't as easy as flipping a switch. The city had issued a costly requirement. The entire electrical panel had to be relocated before repairs could proceed. The unexpected demand would cost thousands of dollars, money the family simply didn't have. So while they waited for an electrician, they did what any desperate family would do. They used a generator. That's when the trouble began. City officials arrived at night, walking directly onto the property. Instead of offering help or guidance, they delivered a warning. You have to turn that generator off. It's against the law. When the family questioned the logic, officials doubled down, offering no alternatives, only enforcement. What started as a family trying to stay warm and safe became a battle over rules and red tape. Watch the full video to see how this absurd situation unfolds. And drop your thoughts in the comments below.
I think they're here to tell us our generator has to go, even though we have to wait for an electrician to come fix our lights that a neighbor tore down. No, our dogs are kenneled, yes. So what are they here for, the generator?
So what's the problem?
Generator? Can't run it here.
Why?
It's against the law.
It's for what?
It's against the law.
Against the law?
Did a natural disaster just happen? Did a hurricane hit? Here's my question. Hurricane hit?
Whoa.
It's against the law to operate a generator.
It's against the law to have power.
You have a generator running for power. It's against the law unless a natural disaster just hit.
When something's communist?
No, it's the United States.
Communist?
It's the United States. It's
the United States.
We're going to follow the law. The law says you can't have it. We can't have it. She doesn't have power on her behalf, on our behalf. Why the power was cut to the house?
Can you get that? Well, he knocked it over. Conrad knocked it down.
Knocked it down. I mean,
the power line.
Okay, but why did Energy cut it right here?
Because they had to take the line off.
I never heard of Energy
They had
doing
to take it down and said it had to be brought to code. So we got to pay electricity and move the box. But why is that?
Generator cannot run. That's what the law says. That's what we're going to follow.
He told you longer.
No, he didn't tell me. I was going to request that in writing.
Stop.
I want it in writing.
Okay, so she's getting another ticket for operating a generator in the yard now. So that's number. How many tickets you got?
How many tickets y'all pass out to these?
Hurricane is different. It's a natural disaster. Power coming off the house is not a natural disaster.
Even if it was from an accident.
Okay, where's the police report?
Why? We're private. We're private
individuals.
When I get it done, I'm going to bill him later. So I like to be private.
I need a police report.
I didn't ask any of y'all for no help.
You're not asking me for what you need.
I got no place to go.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You got an electrician that's going to fix this. Okay. When is he going to fix it?
When they coming?
I don't know.
They came out today.
They came out today and looked at it.
Okay.
I got money to save up for $2,800. I got to pay.
To do the whole panel?
Yeah, because we got to move it to bring it up to code. We got to move it. And they got, to the front. And then they're going to, I think the electrician, the guys who do the power, they're going to put a pole right here because they don't know why it's been up there for so long.
It's across the street. It's too far.
Yeah. So they're going to put a pole right there. And so I got money to
So the whole thing's got to be moved.
Yeah.
What whole thing?
That whole panel.
This whole panel.
So what the law, the new law is, it's got to go through the roof. The whole
it's got to go through the roof.
Got to go above the roof now. It can't be like that no more.
It's got to go on top of the roof?
No, you see that? You see that thing right there? You see that pipe right there with the thing on it? That has to go through the roof now. The new codes, it has to be above the roof. So that pipe's got to go through your roof and go up in the air.
Oh, goodness.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have to run the generator at night? I don't care if you run it during the day to do what you got to do. At night,
and they're threatening to take your kids.
No, it isn't a threat. Child services is going to come out. We already did it once.
Yeah.
You already threatened her once and took her kid?
The kid was taken by child services.
By who?
Child services took the kid.
Who called the kid? Who called child services?
Police department called the kid. Who? When we got called out here, the police came.
Who called him?
The police called him.
The police called him.
Stacey was fighting in the yard. That's why the cops came out. But yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this?
Okay, you don't own it.
Like,
you don't own it. You don't own it.
Who prays at night? Come on, man.
That's you got to do something. Know what you're gonna do? What you do?
About tomorrow, man. I was just taking your grandkid.
No, I'm not saying about tomorrow. How long is it going to take energy for you guys to just fix for energy to turn it back on?
I don't know. I don't get paid like that. So I
what they doing.
They ain't said a whole lot of nothing. Energy ain't said nothing. They came. They looked at all this stuff. I don't know what they said.
Okay, we're gonna call it tomorrow and see why I don't see why the cable has to be moved. If it originally was there, that's why it needs to stay. All right, we'll be back in the morning. I'm going to find out what it is. We'll get that big thing to get the power.
Thanks for watching the video. Viewers are encouraged to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It helps motivate our team to keep bringing more eye-opening content. Original video links can be found in the description, so be sure to check them out and support the creators. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always record. Until next time.